Okay, second grade friends, so after your glue is dry, so it has to be completely dry, we're going to begin coloring, and I'm just going to show you what it'll look like on different colors of paper. If we're doing black paper, I grabbed the colors that I want to use for my flowers. Now, I want mine to look like sunflowers, so I grabbed browns for the middle, oranges, yellow, and white actually. You don't have to do sunflowers, but I'm doing sunflowers because we were talking about Vincent van Gogh and his sunflowers. It's up to you. If you're doing different kinds of flowers, you might grab different colors, but one color you're not going to do, because I've never really seen a green flower or a brown flower, maybe. But flowers are usually going to be bright, beautiful colors, okay? Browns maybe for the middle. So what we're going to try to do here is, it's kind of hard to see, but I've already outlined this one with regular white glue and it dries clear. So the cool thing about that is you don't really see it, but I have to stay inside the glue, okay? So I'm gonna color this in. I wanna press nice and firm because I don't wanna see my black paper. I want these colors to show up nice and bright. And these are the construction paper crayons, so they're not at your table. They're different than the regular plain crayons, okay? And then I'm gonna go through and color each flower petal in. I'm trying not to color on top of the glue. I'm trying to color just inside the glue, okay? And you can see how nice and bright that's showing up, okay? I'm gonna zoom in a little bit there for you. Now, you can add other colors in the same flower petal. So like if I want it to be kind of a yellow orange at the bottom, I can lightly add some yellow orange and kind of blend that in with my yellow, okay? So if I want to do that again, what I did here was I colored in the whole thing yellow. Then I went back with the orange and just colored it kind of at the bottom a little bit. And I'm going kind of up and down. And then I took some yellow again just to kind of blend it in. Okay, so that's one technique you could do. I'll show you, here's one of my flowers that we're kind of looking at it from the side. So maybe this one I want to blend yellow and white together. So what I'm going to do is, maybe I want the edges of the flower petal or the tops to be white. So I'm just going to kind of do a little white around the outside and then lightly color. And then the rest of it's going to be yellow. So I'm going to start at the bottom. Whoops, I broke my crayon, but that's okay because it'll still work just fine. Okay, and then what I want to do is I want to kind of blend the yellow in with the white. So I'm going to color just a little bit on top. And that gives it just kind of a nice white edge at the top. You could still add orange to the bottom of that one if you want to. So if I wanted to do that, I would do the same thing to all these flower petals. Okay, and color them in the same way. You can also grab a green today if you have flower petal or leaves that need colored in. Here's my blue. I just kind of want to show you how the construction paper crayons are going to look different on different colors. So brown is going to look a little different, and I still want to be careful not to color on top of my glue, because the construction paper crayons are still going to show up if you color on top of the glue, and we don't want that. Okay. You might even decide you want, like this one has 2 circles in the middle. So for the outer circle, maybe I want it to look like a little different shade of brown. So I'm going to color it in. But then maybe I'm going to take my yellow, or maybe an orange, that'll be good. And I'm going to just blend that in on top of my brown. And you see how it kind of makes a little bit lighter of a brown, like almost like a tan?
Yeah.
You could also blend white with the brown. okay? Maybe for these flower petals, I want them to be mostly orange, but have that kind of yellow highlight towards the top. Shut the door. So I'm going to color in just the top with that yellow. The bottom, I'll color it in mostly orange. And then I'm just going to kind of blend that up into the yellow. Now you can just color them in plain colors if you want to. It's totally up to you. If I think that that looks too orange, then I can just take my yellow and add a little bit in around the edge. Okay? So today I want you to focus on coloring just the flowers and the leaves if you're ready for that part, okay?